Tudunbiri residents in Kaduna State are demanding 33 billion naira in compensation from the federal government for the killing of over 100 villagers in a bombing incident, as acknowledged by the Nigerian Army. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Festus Keyamo says airlines will begin to compensate passengers for delayed or cancelled flights by January 2024. The minister spoke on Tuesday when he appeared before the National Assembly Joint Committee on Aviation to defend his ministry's budget for the 2024 fiscal year. According to Keyamo, aviation regulators will start forcing airlines that delay or cancel flights to return customers' funds. The minister said he will ensure also that a weekly list of offenders be published in the media as part of the new compensation scheme. At number 2, residents of Tudunbiri in Kaduna State have filed a lawsuit against the federal government demanding 33 billion naira in compensation for the killing of over 100 villagers in a bombing incident, as admitted by the Nigerian Army. The lawsuit filed by a villager named Dalhatu Salihu seeks both financial compensation and a public apology published in 3 national newspapers. The legal action aims to enforce the fundamental rights of the survivors affected by the tragic event. At number 3, the former Minister of Power, Oluwagunloye, has been declared wanted by the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. The minister was declared wanted by the Anti-Graft Agency over a case of corruption and forgery. In September, Agunloye was questioned over an alleged $6 billion build, operate and transfer contract. He was declared wanted on Wednesday morning. At number 4, the Nigerian Army has removed Brigadier General Mohammed Gambo, the commander of 23 Armored Brigade, Yola, in connection with the midnight evasion of the Adamawa Police headquarters, resulting in casualties among Army personnel and a police inspector. Brigadier General Paul Zawaya from Michika Local Council of Adamawa has been appointed as Gambo's replacement. The former commander had deployed heavily armed soldiers in a midnight evasion last month. At number 5, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abba Kyari, revealed on Monday that the Central Bank of Nigeria's Naira Redesign policy has led to financial distress for farmers. The policy, implemented in October 2022 to replace old currency notes, reportedly caused a cash crunch, forcing many farmers to sell their produce at significantly reduced prices. Kyari emphasized that the redesign policy initiated during the previous administration made farmers vulnerable to financial challenges, prompting calls for a reassessment of its impact on the agricultural sector. At number 6, the Corporate Affairs Commission has announced its decision to remove 91,843 companies from its registry as a consequence of their failure to submit their annual returns. This figure is part of the larger goal to delist 100,000 companies, a plan previously announced by the Registrar General and Chief Executive Officer Garba Abubakar in July. This move aims to maintain the accuracy and compliance of the CAC's database, reflecting a commitment to ensure active and updated records of registered businesses. At number 7, the Central Bank of Nigeria has announced the suspension of new loan applications under its Development Finance Intervention Funds program. This marks a significant departure from the central bank's previous emphasis on these funds as a cornerstone of its development finance strategy. The CBN has directed deposit money banks to focus on the recovery of previously granted loans through the scheme. The circular conveying this decision was issued to bank chief executives and signed by the acting director of the Development Finance Department, Saad Hamidu, on Tuesday. At number 8, 2 separate fire incidents occurred in the Tanke area of Ilorin, Kwara State, resulting in the destruction of a total of 14 shops. The first incident at Zion Overcomer on University Road reportedly consumed 7 shops on Tuesday evening. The second incident took place around 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday at Tanke Okeodo, University Road, where another 7 shops were ravaged by fire. The Kwara State Fire Service confirmed attending to both incidents, managing to save 16 out of the 31 affected shops. At number 9, nations participating in COP28 have reached a groundbreaking agreement to transition away from fossil fuels, the pattern for the previous goal of phasing out these energy sources. This historic deal, announced by COP28 President Ahmed Al-Jaber in Dubai, signifies the first global consensus to collectively move away from oil, gas, and coal. The agreement recognizes the imperative for swift and substantial reductions in fossil fuel usage to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 Celsius. At number 10, Pope Francis has revealed in an interview that he has chosen to be buried not in St. Peter's Basilica with his predecessor, but in the Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica in Rome. The pontiff, who turns 87 soon, disclosed his decision in an interview with Televisa M+ streaming service. This choice breaks with tradition, as it means Pope Francis will be the first pope in over a century to be buried outside the Vatican. In the same interview, he mentioned plans to visit Belgium in 2024, expressing hopes for visits to his native Argentina and Polynesia. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.